What's up, guys? Hey, Carolina.
Gian, let's see that face. What? You excited?
Be here.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about a little science. And if you have any cool questions, let me know. If you have any stupid questions, keep them to yourself.
So Laura Sanko is a brand ambassador since last November, I think. So yeah, Laura, do you want to give a quick intro on your career?
I've been with the UFC for 8 years now, and this year got to kind of fulfill my dream, I guess, and started doing commentary and called my first pay-per-view back in September. So I'm the only female.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Let's go.
Thank you. I love this sport. I love this company, and I've really enjoyed being a part of the V-Chain family as well. Like, it's crazy how tight-knit this community is, because you tweet even the smallest thing and just like this horde of V-Chain. It's amazing. It's really cool to see what you guys have built, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. And I don't know, I like hanging out with Forrest. I thought I'd come along today.
It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. I posted the like one of my Fun Fact Fridays in a V-Chain shirt, and that was like the best I ever done. The most love I ever done.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. Yeah. All right. So the first thing we're going to see is the sports dietetics or the nutrition office.
This is sick.
Looks very medically. That's because dietitians actually do have like a medical licensure, so they fall under HIPAA or GDR. What's the European HIPAA? Basically, any data an athlete comes in, any data we collect, and we collect a lot, it's all confidential. We don't share with their coaches, teammates anywhere. That's their job to share it or to inform us that they want us to share with their practitioners, right? So these people that do this, they went to school for a long time, they have some licensure that they can lose, and then their degree would be worthless, and all the student loans would just be for naught. So this is a DEXA. You guys know what this is? It is a scanner, dual energy X-ray anthropomography. Basically, it'll tell you your bone density. But what we use it for is it's the gold standard of body composition. So it'll tell you how much lean mass you have, how much fat mass you have, and how much everything else you have, right? Why is that important? Because we are a weight class sport, and you want to optimize your body composition for your weight class. A lot of words. Let's go on that. So this is the sports medicine room. So it's a complicated room. I talk a lot about it, but I'll give you 3 basic things. What do we use this room for? 1, you had a major injury, right? So catastrophic injury, snap, crackle, pop. You had a surgical intervention, or you're assigned a long layoff, and they get you, so the return to training. So they start you, and then they progress you 3 months, 9 months, whatever it is, so that you can perform your sport. Or you're just banged up because you're a professional athlete. So they help you get the most out of that next practice. They square you away so that small injuries don't become larger injuries. So the best way to use it is to make yourself more injury resilient. Yes, it's a real thing.
I've watched so many pay-per-view like specials of like people on these.
Oh yeah, no.
This is obviously the strength and conditioning room. You know, it's like not the biggest, and there's not a lot of equipment. It's like open space. These hangar doors open. We can use that failure for metabolic conditioning circuits. Basically, they've made it really hard on themselves because all the equipment is here, and then they bring it out to use it. Now, something like you guys just kind of being with the tech theme of what you do. This is a Synaptech. Basically, it's a reaction board. So when it's on, you react to it, and then it stores those in your program. So it'll tell you where you're at, so you can kind of get a baseline of your reaction speed, and we'll see where you should be, where you need to be.
Does every fighter have a profile in here, and then
Yes.
they do?
So that's a great point. And then they use a software called Visual Coaching Pro, and then they can go anywhere in the world and see their workout, and then they can interact with our strength team, and then they'll adjust from there. We also do a fair amount of research. So this is like a heat acclimation tech, so they have people exercising here, figure out what their rate. So yeah, they figure out basically what your sweat rate is. So how much you sweat at what.
New, isn't it?
Yeah, how much water you lose, how quickly, at what heart rate, you know, without exhaustion. And then you can do like heat acclimation, so you can do gradually build your tolerance up.
How you feeling, bro?
Okay, dude, this is. I love this stuff. I love this stuff.
This is the dry recovery. So this is the recovery corridor. This is a tanning bed. Obviously, you gotta look good. That's cryotherapy. So getting cold's good, apparently. So this is the stairwell of fame. You'll see like to do a little bit of this.
This place is iconic, dude.
What?
It's crazy.
Iconic.
It's iconic.
Iconic.
Legends have trained you right here.
So we don't actually train people in MMA. If you think about it, like I can't train this guy and this guy because they're gonna fight each other, right? So what I do, my role is really just to make sure that everything else we do works with your actual MMA training. Everything we're doing here is like, it's really cool and fancy and it'll make you ripped, but is it making you better in the octagon on Fight Night? So this is every UFC poster until 211. This was my idea. This is because I saw it in, you know, the fan experience thing.
Who here has ever done any boxing or martial art of any sort? Okay, a little bit. Does everybody know what handed they are, if they're orthodox or southpaw? You know, all right. Most people are orthodox, but it varies. Sometimes right-handed people are even southpaw. So if you play soccer, the foot that you're most comfortable kicking with is going to be the one that's behind you. You just want your feet about a width apart. We're going to go over like just a very basic neutral stance. So take a nice normal size step back. You just want a nice neutral middle of the road stance where we're good and balanced so that we can really twist into our punches, because at the end of the day, punch is not really coming from your arm, it's coming from your hips and your torso and everything that you're putting into it. For a jab, obviously it's your lead hand, so the foot that's in front is the shoulder that's in front, and you want to, like Forrest said, keep that egg nice and loose until you make contact with the bag, making sure that these knuckles are down, because again, the punch is not coming from your arm, it's coming from the rotation of your body.
All right, so that's the jab, and then you got the jab, bang. The next one is the cross, right? So when we pulled back here, what did we do? We loaded for our cross.
Hey, water right here, buddy.
We got this.
Yeah.